Ria TV, True FM.
See Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV,
into True FM 96.1.
What's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Bakala, if you don't organize yourself in a grateful manner, we'll take your better.
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
News Summary of 12. My name is Hansen Delta Present. Welcome to News and Analysis 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life that what you see. I live a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life that what I live. You know, with my family and
I have a lot of interest in the health sector, the educational sector, and the agriculture sector. Works connecting those systems.
Yeah, we are calling international community to come to intervene for us because, like I just stated previously, we don't know who to trust.
Always make sure to turn on to our
Ria TV and listening to True FM 96.1.
Ria TV, True FM.
See Ria TV, True FM.
on Ria TV,
into True FM 96.1.
All right, so I say good morning. Good morning, people. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning for the compound of the Renaissance Communication Incorporated. And where we have Truth FM 96.1 and then Ria TV and the Renaissance newspaper. So good morning and welcome. And today's Friday, though. And so I thank God it's Friday. Oh, yeah. And the weekend starts on a Friday. And so good morning across Liberia. Good morning to those of you following us online. And wherever you find yourself on this Friday morning, July 11, 2025. I said, good morning, welcome. And welcome to the Truth Breakfast Show here on Truth 96.1. And this is the weekend edition, though. And my name is Ansu K. Sirleaf. And this is K. Sirleaf. And some here alongside Edwin.
Yeah.
So my usual weekend or harder days partner Johnson. Yeah. So yeah, the bossman Jeff, man, the bossman stole Johnson for me. So um Johnson at the back, but I'm here this morning with Edwin Battaforyen. Is that a better name?
No, it's a Loma name.
Loma name.
One of the best traditional names now in Liberia.
Well, I hope David Cody can see your your body scratcher too, because
Yeah,
the two of us can make any studio.
I'm from Lofa. I speak the Banding, the Loma, the Kisi, and the Badingo.
Why?
So I'm a typical Lofian.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning. Good again to be here, and it's good to timber with you, Ansu Salid. What a way to inform our people in Liberia about those trading and national issues so that we can add our voices to the many voices out there in order to make Liberia a better nation for every one of us. We can make our country great again. They only always say, in everything, the country first, right?
Yeah. So it's everything the country fights, our country fights. So welcome to the program. Thanks to Isama. Thanks to O'Neill. Thanks to our very young, energetic, strong DG and Chief Executive Officer Laike Billy. Thanks. Welcome. And Copper Sayana is Sangai is the one running this show or program live on Real TV. So I must appreciate him this morning. Welcome people to the show though. Welcome for now. Straight up to 10 o'clock. Let's see exactly what do we have on our table here to serve you breakfast. Yeah, on the program this morning. Yeah, on Truth FM, March, July 11, 2025. This show is proudly sponsored by EcoBank Liberia, Limited Orange Liberia, and co-sponsored by Diamond Mineral Water, Karish Eye Care, and Cox's Teachers College. And so short will bring you on health tips of David Coty. That run us up to 8:05, 8:10 this morning. Followed by review of the papers. And right after our review of the newspapers, we go straight to our talking point this morning. We will first stop on the stand plan protects. Stand plan protects. All right, July 17. Will the protest be successful? What's the intention of this protest? All right, the monks talk about stand July 17 protest. So we will definitely throw light into it this morning on the show. Followed by police beat on peaceful protesters from the Ministry of Transport. It was a scarce scene yesterday in St. Morovia. So we will definitely throw light on it. Police and employees for the Ministry of Transport activities in Central Time yesterday. No more as Liberia Traffic Management gets 25 years the sign of 40 million D. So the Liberia Traffic Management going to be in charge of this vehicles registration license. So it was a very scary scene yesterday in St. Morovia with employees. Over 250 Liberians took the street yesterday, being disenchanted with the government decision. 8:30 to that's 8:30 up to 9 o'clock. Being you talk to your leader settlement on this show, followed by at 9 o'clock, 9:05 to 10 o'clock. 9:05 spokes entertainments commercial brought to you by EcoBank Liberia Limited, Orange Liberia, co-sponsor Diamond Mineral Water, Carriage Eye Care, and La Cosex Teachers College. That will take us up to 9:15 this morning. So at 9:15, what do we have for you exactly on our table? As we say on Friday, not too much of politics over. Yeah. So go straight into education on Friday. Usually we just spark up a lot of being on the guys in for now the education background. So talk a little bit about education. So we pay host for the team for now the Jonathan Peele Lady School of Journalism. Mr. Bobby Tingbe, National Coordinator of the Jonathan Peele Lady School of Journalism, followed by Abraham Benente Mobile, National Board Chairman. They will sit there talking about the school. They are on their recruitment exercise. So for those of you young people out there aspiring to be young journalists out there, the guys will be here to talk about the Jonathan Peele School of Journalism at 9:15 up to 10 o'clock. Edwin, in the midst of all.
Yeah, in the midst of all country friends. So that's the lineup, beautiful lineup by this Friday morning. We're going to talk about the protest. We're going to talk about the police brutality on the employee of the Ministry of Transport because we've been told that there will be a new company that will be taking over the traffic management. So is a concern. There's a Lebanese company. Why are they taking over? Are we expecting more than 300 Liberians to go on the job, or are we expecting them to stay? We're going to look into that. You did listen to us on Sirleaf and talk about the protest on July 17. Uh, we hope and pray that this protest be successful and peaceful because, Liberia, though we got some historical record for protests being peaceful and to protest be a clear one between the police, state security, and protesters. So stand is a organization planning for the July 17 protest. We're going to talk about that too also, and then we're going to talk to David Coty. He's going to tell us details about help tape. I think 5 minutes from there we'll bring you the
Yeah,
view of the people.
I'm already getting signal from David Coty this morning. Very, very consistent old man. 35 years old. David, I hope I'm not putting myself in the private though. Is it 35 or 25?
Actually 20, going to 24 now. I mean, going to 21 now.
You said 20, going to 21?
Yeah, going to 21. Yes, I'm a young man.
But how can 21-year-old man be get gray hair?
I can't tell you when me do what?
Be get gray hair, white hair. The entire hair on your head is changing.
Yeah.
Where is the gray? Have you ever seen gray on my hair before? Yeah, I'm gray. I got no gray hair.
David, Edwin, no. I don't know what you know Edwin, right?
Well, I think we met before, but I need to see him.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I was lucky to see
Okay.
Johnson Batoma, but he will never come to my house. He's not qualified. That man's a handsome man. He can't come there. No.
Before your suppliers falls in trouble.
I say, my brother, but let me tell you one little joke. Something that happened yesterday. One of my suppliers came to supply me. I didn't see plenty of bitter cola with her. I said, but what happened this time? The cola can be. They said, no, the cola is hard to get it this time. It's hard to get it. But I talked to one of my brother. He said he will be bringing bitter cola to you. I said, if you say you bring your brother here, I will arrest him. I will call the police on him. Man, bring bitter cola in my yard. I will beat him. If I'm not even going, I'll just tell my boys to beat him. Yeah, okay. Okay, gentlemen, thank you. Good morning to you. Good morning to Edwin, the lover man. Do you want to say?
Hey, that violence who
the ball finished, Cody. The ball finished. The one he stopped right there.
Oh, look, blast. I can speak Loma good.
Thank you. Today, our topic is beta cola, like I promised last week. Beta cola is a very good thing that you need to pay attention to right now. Eat bitter cola every day because it has the following vitamins: vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamins B1, B2, B3, B6. Now, you see the reason why I can't eat bitter cola? A lot of good things in it. Bitter cola also has minerals like potassium, calcium, magnesium, iron, zinc, phosphorus, copper, and manganese. Now, if you've been overlooking bitter cola before, you better have a change of mind. When you eat bitter cola every day, 1 or 2 every day, you will get the following benefits. 1, it helps prevent malaria, especially those of you who sit on outside until after 6 o'clock, mosquito biting you all the time, make Beta Cola your friend. Number two, it promotes weight management. My stomach used to look like Christopher Sirleaf, ugly, but this time it's different because I eat my Beta Cola. Number four, it regulates blood glucose level. That prevents you from diabetes and all this kind of thing. Now, it prevents cold, especially if you have cough, cold, especially this rainy season. Eat Beta Cola. It will help you a whole lot. Number six, it improves sexual performance. Oh, this is good. This is good. And number six is good. It improves your sexual performance. Oh, yeah, it's good, it's good, it's good. Try it, you see it for yourself. Number seven, it addresses sexual erectile dysfunction. Now you see, this is what I like about Beta Cola. If you're somebody who suffers from erectile dysfunction, sexual weakness, or impotence, go along with Beta Cola, 1 or 2 every day, and you will see the difference. Number 10, it increases metabolism. Metabolism simply means the process in which food is changed into energy. It can help to improve that very fast. Number 11, it reduces high blood pressure. Oh yeah, this is good. You know, high blood pressure is a leading cause of stroke and all this kind of thing. So Beta Cola can help to reduce that. Remember this. Before I go to remember this, let me inform you now, moderation. But moderation is key. Don't just eat it now because you want to get all these benefits, especially for sex. I know some people, they can be eating my money for more than 2 years. I will deal with her today. Then you go grab 5 and put it in your mouth. You're looking for trouble. Stop that. That money should be eaten, no problem. Something you can lose. I know you won't be losing. Myself be losing too. Don't go put 5 in your mouth every dinner because you want to pay debt. Remember this. Beta Cola is different from cola nut or cola. Eating cola, the cola that the normal one, not the Beta Cola now, the normal cola that our old people can eat every time.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them don't know the problem behind it. I'm telling you today, eating cola nut or cola for a long time can lead to 1, weight gain. You just see yourself getting big. Number 2, it leads to diabetes. Oh, you know what diabetes can do? Plenty of things. In fact, diabetes is going to be my topic, I think, on Tuesday. I'm going to talk about it in detail. Number 3, it causes tooth decay. It can make your teeth rotten. That cola there, every day you eat it in your mouth, just like that, it can cause problem, tooth decay, rotten teeth. It can cause mouth cancer. It can cause stomach cancer. You see that? There are more than 100 different types of cancer, but these are 2 of the cancers that the normal cola can cause. It can cause a decrease in semen count. Now, when you came pregnant, your woman, you know that one of the problems coming from that. Now, 7, it causes liver and kidney problems. Can you imagine that? Our old people don't know. They chew this ordinary cola that they eating bread every day. And that's what I mean. When you eat it for a very long period of time, it's a problem for you. So my old man, you down there in Zolo, listen to me this morning, or you in Nimba, you leave there too much ordinary cola, eating too much. It's not good. I'm on my way to ELBC, and today I'm discussing hepatitis B. A doctor is coming from somewhere to discuss it. So if you can follow me at 10 at ELBC, it's good for you. Hepatitis B. God willing, I will be back.
But David, why you keep emphasizing on number 6?
Yeah, number 6 is something that has brought problems in many homes. In the United States, about 25% of the breakup, when marriages break up, is because of incompatibility when it comes to sex. You ain't able to say this, my friend, trouble will come. Oh yes. So, one time a journalist asked Joe Biden, former U.S. president, why have you and your wife jail? Your wife is called Jill, J-I-L. Why have you and your wife Jill been together for a very long time? Joe Biden just turned to his wife and smiled, and he turned back to the journalist and said, good sex. Good sex. When you are able to have good sex with your partner, my friend, that relationship will last forever. But when I sound not correct, that's why I'm emphasizing number 6 and 7. Erectile dysfunction. You pick up, you drop. Or sometimes you don't want to pick up at all. Eat Beta Cola. It will help you. But don't eat any bread. Grab 5 and 10, put in your mouth because you won't go pay that. God willing, I will be back. You got another question for me? No, let's go ahead.
Enjoy your weekend. God willing,
I will be back. But in the meantime, I gotta get out of here. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Thanks so much. Thanks for always stopping by this on the show or the program. So I will much appreciate you. Indeed, the health tips is a regular feature here on the True Breakfast Show, and David Kuti is always here every morning. Yeah, people definitely people growing gradually. They are growing to the health tips. The health tips on True FM has just become a simple regular portion of the show. They just come on sometimes just to get the message from the health tips message from David Koti. But before going to our talking point, Edwin, let's see our motivation talk this morning, Bobby. Yeah, Bobby, it's only very long. Yeah, let me see. It's morning motivation. Okay, from Bria, Bobby, Addison, Liberians positive thinking will let us do everything better the negative thinking. Well, please stay away from pretext and find a common ground. Of a common ground, peace is better than war. Friday, July 11, morning motivation from Blair, Bobby, Addison. Bobby, say thanks so much. You two you are always here with us. Every morning with the motivation talk. Welcome to the program. As we said again, we have lot this morning on our table to discuss, as we say, if we bring facts and a part of our talking points. We so we'll be talking about STEM protects, followed by what happened yesterday in Monrovia with the Ministry of Transport and Liberia National Police. But let's go for the papers. After the papers will come back, we'll go straight into our talking points.
Okay. The review of the paper. Let's start with the New Republic. The New Republic newspaper. The front page say a giant stat do a survey of our mineral resources. And this one I can see President Joseph Boakai on my right and the USA President Donald Trump on the left on the New Republic. And this other one say on or embarrassed. I can also see the Mauritanian president. I can see President Joseph Boakai sitting on the table at the White House. And we are not part of the July 17 protest. This is coming from the LPP. This time, the South says organizers create current condition. I can see Councillor Tiwan Gonglo is on here with his broom. So he said they're not part of the protest. So that's the front of the New Republic newspaper. At the back, chaos at Star Base Hospital. Yes, chaos at Star Base Hospital. I can see a local Liberian journalist as Moke poor patient cries out for emergency intervention in security collapse. I can see a local Liberian journalist on a sick bed. PYJ wife lost his only son. Okay, I can see him here on the newspaper. At the back of the paper, they say mutual benefit shut down for debt. Okay, that's mutual benefit shut down for debt for failing to settle debt of US 11 million. And finally, Liberia global footprint expand, says Minister Pia. That's Jeremy Pia there speaking.
And then in my possession this morning, it is the Independent newspaper. Trumpet boycotts good English. The front page for the Independent newspaper. Trumpet boycotts good English. And then we see the U.S. President Donald Trump, followed by Liberia President, His Excellency Joseph Yuma boycott on the front page for the Independent newspaper, smiling. Both on the back page. Foreign Minister denies U.S. Deportee claims. Foreign Minister denies U.S. deportee claims, and we see Liberia and Foreign Affairs Minister is on the back page of the Independent newspaper. Businessman protects LACC travel ban. Businessman protects LACC travel ban. So would definitely bring you or give the name of this Liberia businessman, Alaji Umaru Sharif, CEO of City Lion Incorporated. Look very, very serious here on the back page of the Independent newspaper.
And now let's go to the front page Africa newspaper here. And the back of the front, there's the front of the front page Africa newspaper was in the details of a purported U.S. plan to deport asylum seekers back to their destination. I can see the USA President Donald Trump, and I can see a group photo of our Liberia President Joseph Bakai alongside other African leaders. And this will say U.S. ambassador to Liberia retires early, calls it a personal choice, deny U.S. pressure on deportees. And the question on the front page Africa is why McDonnell is leaving. This is the biggest question. You can grab a copy and get details of that from the front page Africa newspaper.
The Verity newspaper is then reported this morning. CDC endorses July 17 protest. CDC endorses July 17 protest. Ahead of the protest for mobile Molood and some senior officials of the Congress for Democratic Change is right here on now the Verity newspaper, followed by the seafood inauguration, AML Slam. The seafood inauguration, AML Slam. It should be the Salameter, Liberia. It's on the Verity newspaper. Over 30,000 candidates set to set for UL entrance. Over 30,000 candidates. And that should be what tomorrow, Edwin?
Yes, tomorrow Saturday.
Yeah, tomorrow
Saturday.
Yeah, so over 13,000 candidates set to sit for UL entrance in the Liberia improves in CPIA score by 3.3%. And we see that Liberians, some young Liberians on the Verity newspaper, that is on the back page right here. They are smiling. So we go to the next page for you this morning. It should be okay, so Evan, I did so far from my end.
The Liberian investigator, the front page of the Liberian investigator, struggling with public service delivery. That's it. I can see a school building. I can see people on the tower. I can see the hand pump. The World Bank has warned that Liberia and its regional pairs are feeling their citizens on essential services. That's coming from the World Bank. Topa warns against quote surplus. So I can see this one here. And CDC Youth League joined July 7th in protest. I can see it, and they say they say scenario signs invulnerable due. So that's it for the Liberian investigator.
And so you can get a copy of for the papers indeed just for 50 or 40 Liberian dialogues out there, and I go in for details for and then follow the full service indeed training in the daily newspapers, right? So you can get it out there for 50, 60, 40 Liberian dialogues. The review of the newspaper, it is a regular feature here on the Truth Breakfast Show here on Truth 96.1. This program is highly sponsored by Orange Liberia, EcoBank, La Coxex, co-sponsor Diamond Mineral Water, are on partnering with the breakfast show. So before going into our talking point, let's Erin just run through what for our Facebook viewers, those are watching.
Some of the comment
Yeah,
section.
so let's try to let's recognize them
Yeah.
on the show this morning.
Okay, let's bring in some of the comments on the live real TV page. We have almost 15 plus comments. November King said, "Good morning. My name is Amara V Kamara, watching you live from Jacob Town Rehab Community." Blayon Hinan, good morning, TBS family. And B Hinan Tingway, watching from Soul Clinic, Zese Community. Rich Cornelius Mumbo, he said, "Good morning, TBS. I'm watching from my comfortable resident in District 12. Matterson said, "Good morning. I'm following from ERW Pinzo. Elijah Zese, I'm watching from Benin. And my Jabba Kadi son, I'm Amara G. Kadi, watching you from my brother residence. We said, King, good morning, family, and watching you guys from Johnsonville Township. Alfred checks. He said, "Good morning, guys." And George Watkins Jr. said, "Good morning, everyone. I'm following from my comfort zone in district number 13, Montserrat County." J. Uriah Somerville Jr., a proud son of Grand Bassa County, the future host of the True Breakfast Show and a public relations officer of the most decent community on earth, 12 Horses Community in Painesville. And Ansu Kome, your niece, he said, "I'm following from the Economic Freedom Fighter of Liberia." Albert Noah Bunker, good morning, Truth FM. I'm following you guys from Dupont Road, Carfield Community. And Peter Augustine Marba, good morning, guys. I'm Peter Augustine Marba, following from the Unification City, Lower Magabi County. Morris Darvin said, "Good morning. I'm watching you from Buchanan in Grand Bassa County." Emmett Hammond following live from Kakatan City, Magabi County. And this one just coming in say, Lucien OK Gray, watching from Bergamin. Thanks for the show. Ambassador Lacha G. Lumber Jr. He said, "Good morning, TBS family. I'm watching from FK Bois Medicine Store, Zubatan, Texas, 10 Point, Austin, Tapia. Good morning, TBS. I'm following from Kakatan, Magabi County."
So all you can do for us, just keep sharing the show this morning. Invite more people to join you. For those of you watching on live, keep sharing the show this morning, folks. Welcome again. For those of you just joining us, this is the Truth Breakfast Show here on Truth 96.1. My name is Ansu. I'm here alongside for Edwin. It is the Wicked Addiction, so we have luck this morning on our table to serve you breakfast. As part of our talking points, we said that we would definitely throw light or talk about the stand plan protest July 17, and we all know that the guys in a mobile housing, they are organizing, they are going from communities to communities, indeed to get Liberians out on July 17. What do you make of the protest? Someone say, "Wow, is it going to be successful?" Are we wishing for a successful protest? Is it maybe there's still time for more a negotiation in which to bring the guys on the round table so we can keep talking the aim. What exactly are they pushing? But there are so much they are pushing indeed, in which we can look at this morning.
Yeah.
So Edwin, Stains protest on July 17. For me, my takes on it. People always say, is that what Article 17, the Constitution of Bureau said it gave you everybody have the right. It is the constitutional right to protest, to assemble, to gather. That's the right, especially when they are disenchanted with their government. So they have the right to do that. They have nobody say, "Oh, many times in the corridor they see the people. What's the essence of the protest?" It's just like for some of us, we have problem of the messengers. Those are coming forward with the message of the protest. Some of them just from serving the past government. Yes, some jets will serve in the past government, but there's a lot of errors or lapses into this government that Liberians can still engage the government for. There are still lapses, errors in this government that Liberians can still engage the government. But depending on the right people to push that message, that's the problem though. So where we're talking about now is that those that that are mobilizing, organizing, that's yesterday I saw I mean we said in his team, in Morovia with the organizers, are they the right people to be in full front of this protest? Those are some of the questions that goes to the organizer. But it is good that if the people feel disenchanted, if the people feel that the government failed them, it is the right to gather, definitely to engage their government. So on my for me, my stand on this stands protects my saying only I always tell people, I say the people have the right to do that. People did it, and you should understand. We say governments continue to, so whether it's positive, negative, we have to. It continue, right? People did it June 7, that was June 7, during the administration for former President George Weah. That was just I think 6 months, and people engaged the government. So it is the right. Don't say, oh, don't feel because you in the power today or you in leadership. No, it is the right. There are a lot of lapses, there are a lot of errors, as I said again, there are a lot of mistakes, there are a lot of areas where the government failed. So if the post is necessary, it is the right to engage their government.
Yes, definitely, it's all right. But also, let me just give you a few history of some protests in Liberia. Look at the 1979 Rest Riot protests in Liberia. It's one of the most significant early modern protests ever to be conducted in Liberia, triggered by the government proposal to increase the price of rice, the country's staple food. Protesters saw the move on enhancing entitlements at expense of the poor. The protests on April 14, 1979, turned violent, with dozens killed and many injured. The riot significantly weakened the government of President Badem William Aratobert and set the stage of the 1980 coup. So, one of the biggest protests of recent that I have witnessed a living human was the John 7 protest in 2019. John 7 protest, one of the largest post-war protests ever to be conducted in Liberia, organized by the Council of Patriots. Where are they currently as we speak? Are they still moving like that before? Is the biggest question against but then President George Weah administration. Protesters called on mismanagement of funds, poor economic policies, and lack of transparency. Majority by them were pushing for this. Recent youth and student movement, university students have led protests over tuition policies, internet access, and delays stamping. The tuition policy when former President George Weah have that free tuition policy at the University of Liberia, and the policy of the senior student not paying was fee during his regime. There were protests from other people. They were protesting, calling on our lawmakers, the senators, the representatives, to see reason in passing that as a bill so it can be a law in Liberia. Social media has increasingly become a tool of organizing and expressing dissent. So, Liberia protest history reflects its ongoing struggle for justice, accountability, inclusive governance. From the 1979 Rest Riot to modern day demonstration, protest has remained a vital tool for Liberians to demand change and demand democracy. So I think that the decision from Stans to conduct this protest is something that they exercising their constitutional right. Yes, nobody is against that, but the biggest question is that those who going to do the protest, those who will be leaving their homes, their businesses, their offices, to go down the street to call on their government to do the right thing, because according to the CDC Youth League, they believe that the Unity Party-led government is highly involved into corruption. One, mismanagement of funds, 2, and police brutality, 3. These are things they listed that they want to go protest on that the government should be addressing on the 17th. So, but Tawan Gonglo and his team said they're not part of the protest, but the CDC Youth League, the Congress for Democratic Change, has given their green light that they will be part and parcel of the protest on June 17, 2025. But all we call for is that this protest, this particular protest we're talking about, should be free of violence. And to the police that will be the state security, please, we need to be patient. We need to be patient with the protesters. We need to observe them. We need to advise them. We need to guide them. If possible, the police can also provide water, like we saw in the June 7 protest in 2019. We saw the police providing food, providing water for the protesters, and it became one of Liberia's most peaceful protests ever in the history of our country. I can remember back then in Kakata, my mother told me, you're not leaving the house. You have to stay. Today is one of the biggest days for protests. We were glued to Truth FM, to all the local radio stations in Monrovia, just to listen to the news. And by God could have it up, I can remember students were sent out of school on that day because of fear. But at the end, the protest went peacefully. So we're asking that the June 17th protest should be a peaceful one. Those of you going to protest, those of you that wanting to go and add your voice to the many voices that will be calling on the unity party-led government to do the right thing. According to you, they're not doing the right thing. According to you, there are a lot of things they need to look at. We need to be patient. We need to exercise our constitutional right in a professional way. I'm gonna be angry with Ansu, right? Yes, he's a big brother. I can be angry with him, but I can do it in a constructive way that Ansu will understand that yes, indeed, Edwin is angry with me, so I need to do the right thing. But I can just walk to him when he entered the compound of our CR, walk to him, slap him in the face, and say, "Oh, you do this, the other thing, you do that." I think to he has the power to. He's gonna maybe lift for the hands, and then gonna be something different. So if we go there that day, don't P4. Let me put it like way. Don't P4 on the police. Don't make it to be like you get the 100% right.
Don't provoke the police.
And don't stop the other people from moving from one place to other. You got your right to protest. They got their right to movement, freedom of movement. You cannot stop them from moving. Like you can go on the street and you block the road for other people. It means that you're infringing their right, and that's the time to the police don't dress back. We've been seeing other things. We saw yesterday the Ministry of Transport. We saw how the police responded. Though they responded in our own professional way, we don't want that to be repeated on June 17th. We don't want it to be violent. We want you guys to go out, do your protest in a peaceful way, and then your message will be sent, because we will be there to carry out your message, that the word alert, will hear your crowd. They will know that yes, indeed, a group of thousands of Liberians gathered on XYZ date, calling on President Joseph Boakai to stop corruption in the Unity Party-led government, to properly manage funds that coming in, to do the right thing. And so it's not something that we should make it violent. No, we saw the police yesterday. They were unprofessional towards the protesters from the transport ministry. We don't want them to be unprofessional on you. We want you guys to be professional, because we will be watching. Let us be the judge. Don't be the judge for yourself.
So that's just it. And again, to balance this protest issue, folks, we have to understand something here. The people always say to get power or to come to power. Sometimes you run cheap propaganda. Sometimes you lie. You lie, in other stuff to come to power. But when you hold power in terms of to govern, it becomes so difficult. So sometimes you step off, and then now your people start to go against you, because coming to power, lie, because you want power. when you sit there where that you can see or knows the challenges. The past government, we don't know where they were taking drugs from, how drugs are coming to this country. We know very well it is something so difficult that maybe you could just fight drugs just in a month or a year time. We know it was going to be so difficult for Liberia. But our young people, the youth, it was definitely spoiling and damaging the young people in this country. The past government, there were a lot of big money names. Oh yeah. And we saw the type of lives someone they were living, officials. We said, oh my God, we needed people to come in, to hold the guys then accountable. Because accountability is very important. Let's know how can an assistant minister or a deputy minister be living the type of life where how much is he making so much from the past government? So all these things are on the minds of the people. So this is why they're not wasting any time. So it was the message that this current government took out to them. Oh yes, we are here to rescue and we are here to change things. So for that reason, the people took that decision. But then today we are still fighting drugs, right? We are still fighting drugs in this country. The young people still dying. They are still going for drugs. Today, the rule of law of this country, no, there is no order. You see police officer and keke men and what's on the street today, they stay there battling, they're fighting over a nickel and a dime. It's still continuing in this country. Yeah. Is there no protest? Protest is still on. The student of our University of Liberia, they're still taking the streets. So all these things yeah, as I said, coming to power, the message you push to your people that what they think. If you lie to them when you get the power, it will hold you. All the thinking Liberians were thinking and say, oh, maybe the top of life, Natana Magay and 60 minutes or whatsoever they're living, where are they getting the money from? So let this government come in so we can check many guys and know. But now we should be expecting some people now at South Beach beyond by. But it stay empty. We're not just talking about taking someone to that South Beach in 30 minutes time they are out and say we're fighting the corruption. No. That's what we're talking about here though. Yeah, Edwin, we have to be real because this is why the people voted you. The people, from a person around, he said he enjoying his life. He said moving on. Are we still going to hold him accountable of anything?
But I much applaud this current government, this current uniparty government, for the steps in bringing the past government officials to popularity in terms of how how money was spent during their time in power. It might be you today, it might be a government officials, and it's that's why you see auditing is really essential to every transitional government because it shows you that yes, I need to tell Ansu that oh yes, I managed this 200 years that he gave me for lunch or days a month, right? I was just talking about the protest be peaceful. Less than 24 hours just before the TBS. This is what State National Chairman Moba K. Molu writes on his official Facebook page. I'm quoting him. He said, District number 4 is mobilizing in full force for the July 17 peaceful protest. And this is a direct warning to Gregory Coleman as a free people. We will never ever submit to illegal police orders. We remain peaceful and law abiding, but any unlawful police directive will be treated as a child play and boldly defined without fear or apology. This is coming from a man that want to lead the protest, the Jones Everything protest. It's coming from Moba Malou, the leader. You see, so this is what we're saying. That if the police, how do you know that the police have illegal orders? Again, we want this protest to be peaceful.
Mobile again, maybe people scared in this country. They ain't just be like, mobile just serve in in the past government, Edwin, so that he think that he doing that. Okay, we all agree with him. We know that Liberians will have it for sure. But what he's saying there, he cannot make. Although, that look, the people now in this country, they no more on this protesting and go now and start running here and there. You saw the past election, Edwin.
Yeah.
They peacefully, quietly, they go to the box and just drop it inside. Like they know if they know that they like you or they want you, that through that box.
Yes.
You saw the 2023. It was very, very, and how they going to do that for 2029. That's just how they're going to perform. They're going to take so you can organize a protest where you want to open the sky and be watered down on the government what's on the level. But Liberians now, for me, everyone I know they are quietly going on with the normal activities and businesses, feeling very disenchanted with this government. Definitely will prove it 2029. This is why they are, for me, they are monitoring everything. They observing everything that's going on. That's why I told the United Party boss, it's not about me. We support our president going to the US, the good, the good English or good speech, whatever. No, because for them, they get cheap, a very cheap one. Cheap propaganda that the United Party boss they can run. No, it's about impacting the life of the ordinary people that live in your community. The market woman, that man who pushing the weed with the water in that weed from door to door to sell. The kids going to school, fighting to get school buses. This time is difficult. University of Liberia, no here, no thing. The children, every time I go there, there is a protest. Those are some of the things. How can the police, a police officer that making 145 or 50 United States dollars? How can we, take this thing out, this salary out from 145, 50 to 3 to 400 USD? Those are some of the things we should be looking at.
Simple. And another one just coming again. It came in 15 hours ago. According to Mobile Malo, it said the United Party government went to MPA and dismissed seditions. They went to LTA, dismissed sedition. This is why on July 17, we want thousands of Liberians to rise and say, enough is enough. The question is, are the thousands of Liberians were employed? Are they the only people? Because, and so one thing that I observed in Liberia, whether you in government, you're not in government, is something that we need to just put stop to that. Because if Ansu Sirleaf helped me, or I helped Ansu run his campaign, and probably I'm a diploma holder in just maybe 5 months agricultural training, but because of my loyalty to Ansu that I put in to become president, when he became president, he looked at me with a diploma and sent me to the Ministry of Agriculture as Minister of Agriculture. Tell me, let's be real, let's be honest with ourselves. I don't have a degree, I don't have the practical knowledge, and then I'm going to spearhead the agriculture ministry. And then someone will say, oh, you will learn on the job. It's something that we have. I can tell people for free. We are almost 50%, if possible 75% of government officials today appointed by the president are not capable and not qualified to be in certain position. Somebody go to school to go study accounting, banking and finance. You tell them, man, you send them to agriculture ministry, you're saying to youth and sport, you're saying to Ministry of Transport. Is there anything that be real with ourselves? We need to do the right thing. If the person go to school and learn certain things, you give them that opportunity. You can go learn agriculture and then you assign you to government school to be principal. Let's be real. You can go do law and then assign you maybe a bid area to become principal. Tell me what knowledge do you have on administration? Does administration and law maybe something get any relationship? You're not go. It's not that area not cool. Let me put it that way. You. That's why you see other people go to school. They do specific course. They do public accounting. They do public administration. They do this. They do that. And one thing again, government officials. I cannot be a youth and sports minister, or I cannot be a minister of information, and then I live in a community that does not have an electricity. They have a bar rule or condition, a deployable rural area, and then I'm facing the road from the main street straight to my fence. I'm bringing current from probably maybe the ministry or whatsoever straight to my home. Tell me, there are people in that environment, living with you in that environment, in your surrounding. They voted for that particular government that make you minister, that make you director, or whatsoever. They deserved better. They deserved better. They need to live a better life. Why? You see, in other countries, if a top government officials live in an environment, definitely the environment will not go out of water, they will not go out of electricity, they will not go out of maybe a medical care, because it's gonna be his priority. It's in that community, he's gonna work in line with it. These are things we should be talking. Like, it's not just all about protest. We protest today, we protest tomorrow, we protest days after tomorrow, we protest until Judgment Day. Liberia will remain Liberia.
So, people, that's just it. That stand protest for July 17. As we said again, it's the right of our people. So let's hope for the best. Police, we ask you to be very kind with our people. Let's provide unnecessary guard, security for the team, for the protesters on July 17. This morning again, we will look at we saw what happened yesterday in Central Time with the team from the Ministry of Transport and then the Liberia National Police. So the whole rigmarole on this traffic management, Liberia traffic management, that have been the corridor, for a couple of years, and it just like it haven't really been focused, been some talking points, yeah, but it have been in the corridor for a couple of months since the government took over. From the past governments, it been there. The government of former President Sirleaf, the government of former President we are. And what we learned, we got full understanding that this traffic management team, I think the past government, due to the agreement and other stuff, and already took full interest of it for the Liberian people. So they don't give that contract attention. It was the beginning of this government when we saw when President Walker took over, and we then started to see, it was how this traffic management team. We then saw to know where the base, the headquarters, and other stuff, because I think it was through the police RG, and some information we are getting, some information. So we are getting information. It is alleged. We hope the RG can really speak on this thing here. It is alleged that the current police RG have a full interest in today's traffic management. It is alleged that the police RG, so we hope the RG can speak on it. So because this is important, so we need
Yes.
we need sparkle, in this type of things, especially as a top government official, you engage it. It's alleged that the RG have a strong connection to the Lebanese guys who's fully in charge of this traffic management team. The Liberia Transport, that's the Ministry of Transport, fully in charge of vehicles registration, lessons, that entire area under the Transport Ministry. The government say now the Ministry of Transport can no longer be in charge of this. They have gone into agreement. They have gone into agreement and been signed, because the Justice Minister back then, few months ago, had a press conference where he talked about that the traffic management, the Liberia traffic management are going to take full charge of vehicles, license, and registration. But maybe the guys at the transport ministry, maybe at that time they're not following the news, but it was clear that the guys were going to take full control of it. Today, we are getting information that on the 13th of this month, operation starts. That operation will no longer focus on the Ministry of Transport. There where we have over 300 plus Liberians now, Edwin.
Yeah.
Works folks in that department.
And the contract is about 40 million.
Yeah.
And it's 25 years deal. So these are fee customs. What would the Liberian people be doing in the next 25 years? Because they transport, assign an agreement, transport ministry no more as Liberia traffic management gets 25 years deal 40 million. So you see how frustrating it can be sometimes. That's why I can tell people that sometimes it's just good that we just fast and pray for some politician, to just not to focus on politics again, because it's very frustrating. You got over 300 people. They have families. Some of them kids are in school. Some of them kids are out of the country studying, depending on their mom and dad to work, and their hard-earned salary be sent to them in order to continue their study. Now you're preventing them, you're stopping them, you're taking them out of work, and you're turning an entity that belong to Liberians to a Lebanese. Where are we heading to in Liberia? Where are we?
And the unserious part of this whole thing here, my people, for you to tell the person, oh, no, we're not taking you out for job. The 300 plus that will still be working to that place there. So what type of work would they be doing, Edwin? So would they just be going to the Ministry of Transport, that department? Yes, at the end of the month, you give them a bunch of money. Is that why you tell you it's impossible? Sometimes the lies, you can see the real wickedness in the lie. It is impossible for these 300 people to be going to work, just going to that place, and that department is not functioning. And it is impossible for this new team, traffic management team, to take that 300, because that's a new management.
Yeah.
That's a private company. So they're going to take charge. They will tell you, okay, we want to work with for maybe 100.
Maybe who knows?
Or 50.
They might be bringing their own.
So so you can't say no, we're not taking the post on job and the post statement thing. So the 300 people will just be going to the Ministry of Transport. They just be there taking that brand money free. No, I think the government said add the protest off. They said looking for the protest. Yeah, because they don't have no more again eye on mobile and mobile group. You have to see the reality to this thing here. It is impossible. It is impossible indeed. We need to know what into this contract, how many Liberians will be employed. It's not just about 40 to 50 million in 25 years or 25 years. That's too much of years. The guys are going to get so much from this country, though. Oh my God! But let's get to the line and take a few calls quickly. So let's get a reaction for our people. Let me say good morning to Madam Binda. Yeah. I said good morning to you. And you guys are on your way to Barbados County this morning. See, that can put looking for innovative. We're looking for people that can see. Musa Bede and Tim the morning in Barbados County. He's not president.
Yeah,
in Nima County as representative, but he crossed it. Well, where to Barbados?
And he's about to build, I think, another bridge in that area.
See that bridge that young man want to construct in Barbados County. He's keep taking a country initiative. One man keep doing country, because a whole country should be building bridge or bridges worth close to 500,000 to 700,000. But government project, it would just be around 10, 15. That's just already 10, 15, 20,000. But one man would take 500, 200. See that bridge in Barbados County. Yeah, guys just go online and follow Musa and see and just get the diagram, get a full photo of that bridge that he is about to present to the people of Barbados. That's a relaxing development. That's changing. That look. One time I went to Barbados County, I did for county meeting and Edwin. I have to use the back again to get back to bombing, and pass through bombing county. It was a very long ride. And after the game finished by 6 o'clock in Barbados. So I was trying to get back to Nimai for the next day game.
Next game.
So just since I had to get back to bombing, and the ride was very long, all the way, and it took almost hours before getting in Nimai County. But if that bridge is possible, it's going to definitely help those that are crossing over for that side of the country, my
Yes,
people.
definitely. It's going to be a great help to everybody because, road connectivity is in Liberia becoming a major one for us. If all of our roads are well connected, paved, we're going to have a smooth transportation. At times when we say we lack road connectivity, some people think that we want to take it's because road is not leaving from here straight to Lofa or Isabok delay. But there are other major corridors, other local streets here in Pinza City, all need full attention, like again. But sometimes a good we can conduct a protest, get our petition well packaged. In our petition, we can include we want these roads to be paved. We want these roads to be, we want yellow machines to go in this community, pave the road, open the road. You go so clinic, there are a lot of outlets not open. GSA road, other places, police academy. We need places there like Dupont Road. You need places. Look at it, the road in front of a child selling area to go to Soul Clinic. If you got that road paved for quota, you get somebody living from way inside Soul Clinic, mostly black area where they come up. This is frustrating. This is sad. We cannot be living in a country like we hate our own country. The love for country is not there. In order for Liberia to be great again, we need to change our mind and change our attitude. And trust me, if we change our mind and changes our attitude, Liberia will be great. We will be one of the greatest countries in the world. That's what the Bible says. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Take Liberia to be your neighbor. The Bible says, children, obey your parents in the law. But they say, so we are the children of Liberia. Let's obey the country. Let's do things to build the country. You go right here across Ivory Coast, you see Abidjan City, 1 o'clock in the night, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, just like they just break.
Then we are here celebrating this solar light.
So it's something we need to look into that.
We are celebrating this solar light. Back then, in Firestone, this solar light, they'll put it on your house. You just get light from you get enter way. So to steady your account outside on a.
You see that?
So that is why we are celebrating. We need to change. I like what you said. Changing our attitude, thinking positive. We shouldn't wait for 2027, 28 before we start meeting our constituents, before we start visiting our people. No, it's very wrong. We should stop. No, politicians, we should stop these type of things. Well, wait for 1 year to election before we start doing this thing. It's wrong.
That's the time they'll be coming back to back.
It is wrong. So let's change it. Let's change that mind. That and how much applaud and appreciate honorability. You understand? It left with that bring people to make that decision though. But you see his wife, he crossed over a might be counted, bomb counted, Bible at this early stage of 2025. That's how it proves to you that you have your people at heart. You don't have to wait 6 months. Then you change it, we'll change it. We'll make it happen. Then we go that lies. That one when you come to power, you can lie. You forget about everything because
they come with a lot of empty promises.
Empty promises because you wait 6 months, 5 months, you start lying to the people. So we're asking you to put a stop. You have to change it. That's what Edwin said. Attitude, thinking positive, that is very important. At this early stage, it's the best time for us to start engaging our people.
Our people, yes, exactly. So because Liberia is all we have, is the only country we cannot be deported from. This is Liberia and the country belongs to Liberians. Let's unite together. Let's unite as one big family, make Liberia great again. We do believe that Liberia can rise up very soon. We can boast of our country that yes, indeed, together we all can build this country. We all can sit and we can boast among our friends, right? We can say, oh yes, indeed, this is Liberia. We from this, we from that. I watched a video yesterday. I saw a District 17 lawmaker talking about the District League. I was like, is this a lawmaker? And then I saw the other one again for District number 3 lawmaker talking about the LFA District League. I was just like, wow. If these lawmakers really love Liberia, if a representative, Sumo Moba, love Liberia, go to the LFA, Work with the elephant in line, build a football academy for the people of District 3, build a real decent modern football field, at least like the SKD practice page. It will not cost you more than maybe say 2 years of a salary. There are a lot of benefits that comes as a lawmaker. You could help and build it. Maybe we will say, okay, yes, District number 3 National Sports Stadium, or we say the Slaughter Hall of District number 3. But I saw Small Mobile yesterday represented this Small Mobile reading. He was saying one or two stuff. I was like, yeah, maybe this lawmaker does not know about football, but these are small things at all. Let me put it that way. Small things that can be like, but great. Look at the SKD. Look at the size of the SKD. Compare the SKD stadium to the Phyllis Buani Stadium in Ivory Coast, Abidjan. The stadium that take the space, like a space in total, like almost like the entire compound here of Truth FM. But this particular stadium take almost 44,000 spectators. SKD is big, large, but it can take more than 30,000 people. And then we look at all these things, we say, oh, yeah, oh, this. Sometimes we, the protesters, are going to protest. Let's look at the petition that our leaders put in the protest that we take into the screen to go and present it to national government. Let's look at the things in it. Let's analyze it. Let's make our suggestion. Let it be gentleman agreement. Me, as soon as I want to protest, right? We say, okay, we're going to protest to Robert Bestman office, the mayor of Painesville. But we're going. Ansu just read. I'm not viewing what Ansu wrote. I just join Ansu. We go to the street. At times, I can look at Ansu and say, no, Ansu, I think the city mayor is doing well in terms of days, right? But he's not doing well in terms of days. Now, you got the traffic lights. It's all operating in Painesville. It started from from the GSA Junction, Dupont Road, Police Academy, right? Now, you got 72nd Boulevard. We need police officers. We need traffic police. We need city police to be at this very area. There are people still violating the traffic light rules, all because they think Liberia is a free country.
Exactly, so my brother.
Yesterday, we got missed by a motorcyclist. Our green light came on, and then we tend to move. They got nearly jumping on the back.
And I would say no law in
So you see that?
the rules.
If-
Without respect,
If we want to protest, these are things which you ask our leaders. Are these things included in our petition that we take it to national government? These are questions we should be asking, man.
Let's take free calls quickly before we welcome our guests in. 0776 927472. You listen to the Truth Breakfast Show this morning on Truth FM 96.1 0776 927472. Add the numbers for you to call and then participate. 776 927472. Good morning, caller. You're live. Good morning.
Good morning, Ansu.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to Edwin. This is Samuel B. Morris, and I join you from Kings Bozo Street, Bokolo City, Bapolo.
Go ahead, my brother.
Thank you. As we await the honorable men's arrival to Bokolo, we actually appreciate him for the commitment made to actually improve our bridge that is connecting us to Monrovia. So, to the issue, the issue of protest in this country, every government come, you see protest. Well, let me say this very emphatically clear. If any other person will protest the country, we may take that serious, but not CDC. Look, let me tell you, I listened to the news
why not CDC? Why not CDC?
The reason is very simple, my brother. If you tell me that United States, what I saw yesterday, who can listen to me for that long? For anything yourself. But if other people who are now still will be telling me that the government is stealing, then I can listen to them. That's the difference between CDC and this government. CDC will not say corruption that we follow them or anybody follow them. I'm telling the Ministry of Justice to give them the permit.
But it's a city government 12 years ago before CDC took over. Yeah, it's a city United Party government. That there were some corruption cases too they're involved into, and there are some people still work in the government. They work in the parts of former President Sirleaf.
Yeah, well, also there's the issue. If you
Okay. You're welcome. Thanks for calling. Don't forget it's the radio. And I don't know. I keep saying this here. Last time I told some group of people, I said, until I can get someone in the South Beach for the first 6 months, going to 1 year, then I would know that our people serious, government serious when it comes to bringing dogs, former officials holding them. It's not about 30 minutes or maybe 1 hour. Who you get to South Beach? Who you the summer 12 kids supposed to fighting on it? They even know up. Have you getting up there in the summer 12 kids to know what I 12 definitely goal? What are 12 hands have been put in the cookies? That do you have any information on it, guys? Let's be real now. No, that case they are still running up and down that case to this government is still running around with it. The recent one that just talked Madam Bro and former FM and minister to South Beach, it just went on. Is that why we're talking about we're talking about accountability? The things that happen in former president, we are government. Those big things and big money you need to hear. Who you hear now to South Beach now? Going there for it. We have to, I want you to sit in your chair and we think well and say, oh yes, doing former president, we are down, we hear that this other person was building this with our money. Where are they now? The person moving around enjoying their lives. So meaning that there's nothing on table until they can be investigated, until you can see it. Someone is in jail for at least the first 6 months. Not for 30 minutes. What you doing? You're running around to show people that you're working. That ask the required thing. They want proof that they're working and do their own setting. Just when the people who say cool collect the put for that some money. The next maybe 30 minutes thing for that. And that's what we're talking about. We're talking about definitely real to the Liberian people. Guess what? Get the people there. You will see them. Go ahead. Morning. Morning, though. 0776-927-472. The next caller. Good morning. Yes, sir. Funny you alive. Let's hear you. Go ahead.
Because number one, our judiciary, they do have one of the most corrupt government.
Yes, sir.
They are the one of the most different face with Nigeria. You see what this criminal indictment is going on. These guys will intentionally hold these cases, bind down these criminals, and at the end of the day, which was to tell you there is Nigerian evidence because they are backed by the same criminals.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the reasons you will see today. That's why I'm here.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Exactly so, my brother. Mm. You are welcome, my brother. Thanks for participating this morning. My very good friend and brother, Commissioner for of Congress time, Edwin. I remember I saw the post, man, 1 year in office now. Edwin, good morning to you and your team there, Commissioner. I say good morning to you and the team. Yeah, and 1 year you are trying your best, you doing your best as a young man to see how best you can get the that place Conquer time. Give that place a very good facelift. Yeah. So I said the man celebrating 1 year already in office, not celebrating, but it's a milestone achievement as a very young man. So I have to put everyone on. Good morning, my brother. Good morning, oh. Good morning.
Ansu, and it's a great pleasure, being on one of Liberia's biggest platform that is, decentralized as we fight for local governance to also be decentralized in similar manner.
It's a surprise, maybe surprise. It's a surprise call though, because you're not expecting this call yet. It is a surprise call.
Definitely.
All right. So what's going on? I saw your post. Indeed, I won't say you celebrating, but I see it as an achievement as a very young man. Since being appointed to serve in that position. 1 year. Tell us a little bit.
Yeah, so basically, when I was appointed, to serve in this capacity, I was questioned about my age, how young I was, and the responsibility attached to this position. And I also, identify a situation where a lot of the citizens in this republic didn't, pay more attention to local governance, and they consider the position commissioner at the time to just be somebody who would be a dealer of lands and a handler of cases coming from the community. So with that mindset, and looking at how local governance have helped to transform other countries around the world, we decided to come with a different form of leadership when it comes to local governance. So when we got here, we decided to create some level of awareness to attract citizens to local governance, because the purpose of the decentralization of our country is for the citizens to actively participate in government programs and policies implementation for the fast growth of our nation. And one of the reasons why our country has been far behind when it comes to development and economic growth is because of our failure to pay attention to various local structures around the country. So we decided to create that awareness and engage the community, attract the citizens to local governance. And with that, we have been making some strides. And over time, there have been some massive transformation. Citizens are now appreciating their very local structure. They are now seeing that the local structure is the bridge between they and the central government. And we want to make sure that this awareness continues, because even at the level of the government, sometimes even those who are working for other government ministry and agencies still do not understand the purpose of the localization of our country. So they go into this local structure, they execute function, and sometimes they cling to themselves authorities that are not theirs, and overlooking the very commissioners, and it is a problem. So we as as a young man as I am, looking at the future of this country, I decided to be the light that will shine for local governance in the Republic of Liberia. I'm appreciating that citizens are accepting our plea, and jointly we can transform this situation in our country for a better Liberia.
Like you said, 1 year in office already. And Edward tells some of the achievement and some of the things you still have on plate that you think as commissioner you're still working on or working towards.
So when I came on, one of of the issues that we have in our country is the issue of unemployment. It is a very big challenge. And you know, the population of our country, over 60%, young people, and that generation should be prepared to take on the responsibility of this country. And a lot of them are not employed, so it became a concern. So when I took over the township, there were only 4 staff. As I speak to you currently, previously we had 74, but we were able to maintain 54 of them because of some financial constraint. And people have to explore for greener pasture. So some of the professionals that we brought, to help us, they had to leave for better life. So we were able to maintain 54 of those people. So when it comes to employment, that was some of the transformation we did. On the issue of sanitation, we had a big challenge of sanitation in various parts of the township of Congoton. In a period of 1 year, we have, taken it to another step. There is some tremendous improvement in sanitation where we have waste management company regularly removing waste from all parts of the township. They engage with various markets and street sellers to make sure that their waste are regularly removed. So we have made some improvement in sanitation. Also, when it comes to education, when I took over the township, we were able to invite the stakeholders for public schools and private schools. We had a conversation with them. They explored some of the challenges that they were faced with. And as a local office, we were able to make some contribution in that area by providing instructional material for some of the schools in the township. Some of the school we did mini renovation on, and some of the school we gave them facelift, and we also provide educational material for students. Also, we hosted a symposium for students, preparing them for a career pathway. A program for our students that were going for the WAS exam. 2 days for them. We brought lecturers to lecture in mathematics and English and other subjects that could prepare them for the WAS exam. And we also launched the Township Drugs Awareness Program, because one of the things we noticed at the level of the township, our research shows that a lot of the young people who take in drugs, they didn't have the opportunity to, receive information on the effect of the drug before they took their first sip. So we took it as a responsibility to provide more information to reduce new users.
Okay.
And then together with other groupings that are working, we can tackle those who are already affected to transform them to be better people for our country. And then also with the Office of the Lawmaker, we're able to provide a land space where they are constructing a fire station at the office of the township. That fire station, a fire truck will be there when it's completed. That fire truck.
Wow. Oh my God, Edward. Are you getting me?
Of Congoton, and we are currently working on the documentation. The purpose of securing our land space is to construct a multi-purpose complex that will host the administrative functions of the township of Congoton. It is a big vision that we are not prepared for because of financial constraints, but we believe with some of the advocacy, some of the engagement that we are doing, we will see some transformation in local governance very soon.
Thank you, Edward. I just decided to put you on to recognize your work. 1 year indeed as a young man. Thanks so much for picking up my call.
I appreciate it so kindly. Thank you very much for having me on your platform this morning.
Commissioner Edward Lahad, Concord Time this morning, just recognizing his effort there in the township on the breakfast show this morning. So it's a very, very good morning to you again, Edward. And the advanced team of for the political leader for CMC, they are fully preparing today, and we'll leave with the advanced team is on the way currently to Babodo County. All right, and the PL, that is the political leader, is expected in Babodo County tomorrow for the groundbreaking ceremony of that bridge, a modern bridge. I hope my production team can come. Let me put that bridge on the screen here so the guys who follow me on Real TV can see it. Yeah, I hope my team can do that for me. So the advanced team of CMC, they're on the way already to Babodo County, and the PL, that is the political leader, will be in the county tomorrow for the groundbreaking ceremony. So people of Babodo County, you are blessed to have Musa Hassan Bility. I call him the talking dude. Good morning. Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is Brown Tati from Monrovia.
Brown, let's hear you, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I've been following you guys this morning. Before I made a point, the township commission you just talked to.
Yeah.
I think he's a good man, but I think he's innovative. I listened to him on one of the local stations.
Okay.
And I think he need to put up most of the township commission around the country. He got the understanding of government. Because some of the township commission they are appointed, but they do not know their Q&E. So the QR. So it's good that such a man, internal affairs, hire him to carry him from county to county. But let me come to the point. You see, Honorable Benedict is a serious minded man. I don't care how people talk about him. Very, very serious minded man. If you say you want to redeem the country, begin for yourselves. Don't wait when government resources honor you where you have opportunity to steal some of the money. Then you say you're doing what you're supposed to do. But I want to appreciate him. He breach projects. It's one of the major things Liberians suffering from. Sometimes a short distance, you got to go, maybe you got to go around, do merry-go-round before you get to the town you want to.
Okay.
We have government or we have people who will take care of our bridges. I think this country will develop. Last day before I drop the land, my brother, there's a bill somebody just submitted to the other House of Representatives of Senate that every electoral district be given 500,000 for development purposes. So take for example, my brother in studio. Sometimes before budget year we hear say maybe 3-4 person could lie and be 7 million, 18 million. So if you can give 500,000, it will be 7.5 million. That 7.5 million, if we using it for electoral every year,
yeah,
you can monitor things to monitor projects, and those projects will now go less than 100,000. Only 5 projects in budget year, five projects. Because sometimes when you start putting 10,000 for project, 5,000 for project, it's a plug here for eating money. So I want to thank you so much for having me. And I think let me praise Benedict again for his effort. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome. Thanks for calling. You managed to get through the phone line. We still wait on the team from Jonathan Period School of Journalism. So we still wait on. We are still waiting on the team. As the team arrived, we should have been on the last settlement. Ahmed from Kak City. Good morning.
Good morning, Ansu, and good morning to Edwin, brother. Let me appreciate you this morning on training issue when it comes to our country. It is true that Article 17 of the criminal case, everybody is right to have a peaceful protest at any time in an orderly and peaceful manner. As you understand, Ansu, your protest you have to positive impact in the living conditions of Liberian people. For example, we ask this post today, like even 40,000, you talk about the whole money stadium. Your protest you have a positive impact. Today you go to JFK, people are on, they are alternate, there's no medication, there's no care for them. Those are the prayers you have for. The prayer you have, the important impact on the young people who are being abused by drugs and things in our country. But your prayer, you should have prayer for the benefit of yourself. It is true that Article 17 gave you the right to do that, but Article 17 did not tell you to obstruct anybody's movement. So you have the project that you're constitutional right. If you want to honor council, that's a right. But that is being done in an honest and peaceful manner for the development of our country. Thank you so much for giving the platform.
Ahmed, you are a regular caller, regular follower, and listener for the Truth Breakfast Show and programs running here on Truth FM. Today, mind give me Kakata idea. I say good morning to you and thanks for calling 0776 9274 72. The numbers to call this morning and be live on the Breakfast Show. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
My name is
I'm not getting you. You have to position yourself better.
My name is Victor Cole.
Okay, Victor, go ahead.
Calling for Johnsonville.
You are live.
My intention go to police and
the team for the Ministry of Transport, the employees.
transport. You know, police are there to execute duty. But police are not for, they don't have the full responsibility to transport officer. The police are there, in example, the transport give us traffic safety, and the traffic safety is fast. Then they will call the police because the police they are public servants. You get my point?
Mm-hmm.
Police, they are public servants. No police are there to execute. The example, the transport ministry will come there and say, look, I was driving this, I will get out. I think some of it is fire. So we want you to go in the street. We want you to go in the street and now assess all people and those who transport who let the fire and to have their register back to get new driving license. So if one police therefore to execute duty, but police are not there to do the full responsibility of transport ministry.
Okay. They are there to enforce. They are there to enforce the law. Okay. All right. Thank. The police giving us hard time. Yeah, that's in that quarter. You can sound his sound coming out, his voice coming out. The frustration he senses so much in his voice. That's tell you how serious things that out there. As he said, the police are there to enforce, and the police are there to make to make it happen. Or since we cannot, they say we cannot get it, so we want to get the police involved so it can happen. I don't know how the police go on when it comes to uh people protects gathering. I don't know how. What about team? Is it they just send the riot police just go there, because you don't have employees from Ministry of Transport out there with placards marching to the Capitol building and just have police just go there with tear gas. People will all no. I don't no. I'm still fighting to figure out how Gregory team sometimes carry on their operation. I'm trying to really understand sometimes. You have people from the Ministry of Transport, people well dressed. You see them with any arm. You see nothing in their hands. You see them throwing stone. Nothing. I don't know. I don't know whether sometimes I don't know why you see the whether sometimes you see the videos or is it the order that comes from him or whether sometimes he regret his things because at the end of it, it will come back to you, the boss. You, the boss, that you will take all the latches, go back to you. So I don't know why sometimes you see the negative videos and police brutality. How police go about on peaceful citizen. You see people well dressed, work at the ministry. Black guys say, okay, we're gonna march to the Capitol building to present or to take our complaint there to our lawmakers. God damn it. God damn it. God damn the process. That's all. But because we have videos of what occurred yesterday, and you cannot see people with arm. You can't see them with anything. You see people who goes to work and they go bother with such a message on the table on their decks. Left their houses in the morning hour to go to work. Want to hear that by Monday or Tuesday, just know that this department here will be no more functioning actively, in a second. That's gonna meet our lawmakers. It just put police people out. So that all the good that go up, police will throw their gas on it. Police people. Now all the good that go up, motorcycle go there, the same thing. People go to the lawmakers, the students go out there, the same thing. So everybody will go out. No, what's the decency show in the security? What has the operation wrongs? How are they? We need some response from the RG. And I don't know whether something he really regretted seeing that because you just go through the video and see you have people, employees, workers, women, mother and fathers who left their houses in the morning hour, went to work, wanted to go bother with that information on their desk. Decide to go and march with the placards in the hand and other stuff to meet the lawmakers. Then you say no. The next thing you open tear gas. The next thing you start beating on them. There's a guy in that video. They beat on that guy. The way they handle himself until the man said lost, the man said my pressure said go up. He gave up. He gave up. How? So what message? What's the information? What's the order you gave them when they leave in the haircutters to go out and engage protesters? How do the message go out? They just go there, just build the pony, just go there, just handle the how? Because everybody is handled the same way. That's the mean when I reaching out to me. Everybody being handled the same all way. You left, you went to that capital building, lawmakers again the same way. Lawmakers, people jump in that capital building, tear gas people and beat on them. Students the same thing. So police are beating people. Oh my God, Gregory, we need some response for you, man, Chief. Yeah, we need to hear you on the police operation. We really need to hear you, Chief. We need to hear you. Good morning. Yes, sir.
I'm calling from District 4 around the Bay Road, and this is the voice of Senior. So let me assure you this morning for all of the talking points, and the one you just landed on that has to do with police brutality in the country, is something that we really need to look at critically. Because of recent, in my opinion, I think the police have been very brutal. Sometimes the police was necessary restraint. I said it to say, brutalizing your own people, I don't think this is something welcome. And like you rightly said, I think we need to call on the IG. Like some of those officers in the police force, we are not condemning the entire police. But some of those officers, they are very, very much unprofessional. So I think the IG needs to be very robust to see how you can weed out some of these unprofessional officers. But quickly, before I drop the line, there was another issue you stressed on this issue of corruption. In as much as Ansu, we employ the president for the efforts he's making in fighting corruption, but we think the president needs to do more. Because Ansu, there's a serious slippage when it comes to prosecuting people who are allegedly being corrupt. It's not just about suspending these people and going after them when their names come up, but it's about pursuing the case to ensure that if they are found liable of the corruption allegation against them, let them be prosecuted. With that, it was serve as a deterrent to people who are thinking in such direction. So it's not just about, suspending them or their name comes on, getting their cases to court, but let the government ensure that they pursue these cases so as to ensure these people be found liable and let them be punished for whatsoever crime that they committed when it comes to corruption in this country. Thank you for the show, and thank you for having me on.
Thanks for calling. That's just the point. Suspending, it's not just it. It's also about you suspend. You also make sure to you follow up. That investigation go on. If they are caught in a cookies jar, you prosecute them. Look at the guy was studying for Nokai. Since her suspension, no one knows how that case go. Glasgow for NAFA. Since that suspension, nobody knows how that case go. It just died. So we have to be serious, man. We have to be serious. This is why I told you guys here. I'm not going to dance by how people see things. For me, I can be carried away by things. Run to people who say some money back, then collect them, put in car, get them to court. The court said now, and choose them when the cases. The one that won that, the one who won the test is like the one that see no way till they take the money off. Oh yeah, you don't know. You don't know. You know how many cases that the access require people they get on their decks. Access require them making business with now. Now where put your be there? They probably fully off. Access require them making business. There are some cases that will go and tell you See a name, man. The person making business. Nothing serious going on. All right, folks. So we don't want to waste your time. The team for the general period is I don't know the guys in why. Do expect you guys at 9:50. What happened, gentlemen? Yeah, journalists in. Not so journalists when that school. Then you can't do what. Good morning, my brother. Morning. Let me just put you on. I'm not going to waste your time. Yeah, let me get you on the screen right here. See. Okay, so just put it on. Good morning, my brother.
Good morning, Ansu, and good morning to folks in Maryland. Thank you for having us this morning.
What happened so?
sorry. We're right after some things this morning. So the traffic,
Okay.
the whole back. I'm very sorry to the audience and you as well. And thank you for the warm invitation again.
Okay, so Bobby, is that Bobby Tingba?
Yeah, Bobby Tingba.
Tingba. So he's a national coordinator for the Gender Ability School of Journalists. He's the only recruitment in the process, enrolling young people at the school. So it's necessary to bring them on so they can talk about the work being done at that school and how the process like how can young people be part of it. So go ahead, my brother. As I said again, welcome, Bobby. Good to have you on this morning. Firstly, tell a little bit about the school, the gender pillars, journalism school.
Well, and so the media institutions in this country is tense in terms of professionalism, ethical practice in the Liberian media. So when we graduated from the journalism school, we realized that there was some more work to be done in the media landscape of our country. On the basis of that, everyone who are graduating from journalism institutions and media institutions, mass communication department, they were focused on going on the radio, some going to the newspaper, some going on the television station to work. Not focusing on impacting the same knowledge that they are acquired in different media institutions, training institutions. So on the basis of that, we thought it wise with Mr. Jonathan Pedele to establish an institution that will be able to train media practitioners across the country. So it was in 2020 that we launched the program in Ganta, Nema County, where we established the first branch of the institution.
2020.
2020.
Okay.
We established the first branch of the institutions in Ganta, Nema County, and we were able to put up the first graduate in Ganta, Nema County. We put up 25 students that graduated from the institutions in Ganta.
Okay.
And today, I can tell you that some of the folks that we graduated in Ganta, the branch in Ganta, some of them are radio managers, some of them are radio program directors, radio announcer, and newscasters in Ganta, Nema County, making significant efforts towards the growth and development in Nema County, of the media in Nema County. On the basis of that, we saw the call coming from different counties and different communities in Liberia, yearning to be trained in the media landscape of our country. So on the basis of that, we try to decentralize the program and the decentralization aspect. We try to bring one of the branches of the institutions in Monrovia. And today, we have a branch of the institutions in Monrovia. We have been training more people in the media landscape of our country. We have put up this current graduation was our third graduate, and this coming December will be our fourth.
Since 2020.
Since 2020, it will
Okay.
be our fourth graduating class. We have been able to graduate over 450 media practitioners across the country. If you go to different media institutions across the country, for example, you go to Blaze Radio, you see Meso Mendy. He graduated from the institution. You go to Voice FM in Maigibi County, Boston. You see Martin Soma. You see Sendo. They are all media practitioners who graduated from the institutions. You go to Mike Gibby again, you go to the radio station called Farmington Radio. You will see D. Sanohao. He's a manager of that radio station. He graduated from the Jonathan Perila School of Journalism. Those are success stories I'm telling you about the institution.
Wow.
If you go to Okin FN now, we have Princess Kekula. She worked with Okin FN. She graduated from the institution. Here is a gentleman who's standing. He worked with a TV station called Tara TV.
Okay.
Lawrence Lawrence Kaula. He graduated from the institution. So we have success stories around the Jonathan Perila School of Journalism. We are not just established institution, just a name, but we want our focus point is to mold the mind of young people in the journalism profession of our country.
Just look at Stena. Stena, there are many people running these institutions. So you look at the Stena of it.
You talk about standard.
Yeah.
Yes, the institution is a registered institution.
Okay.
We are registered with the government of Liberia, accredited by the Ministry of Education to offer diploma in advanced journalism training. We have been into the training activities for some time, like I told you, since 2020. So we are tuition free. One of the interesting things about the Jonathan Perila School of Journalism is that we are tuition free. No tuition is attached. Mr. Perila, who is working along with, or who served a BBC correspondent for some years, 30 some more years in Liberia, when we shared a dream with him, he said it's a fine dream, but what he wants to do is he wants us to make the school tuition free, that will train people in his honor. And today, since 2020, the school is a tuition free media training institution. So it's not about money. It is about molding the mind of young people to be professional. It's about seeing professionalism and ethical practice in the Liberian media. And that's why the institution is focused on. So since 2020, we established an institution. We have been doing well in the institution. I can speak now. We just begin the next semester for the institution, and we are still accepting students.
Are there other extended extended support in the institution? Are there other extended support maybe from outside or even from back home here?
No, all we do is just surrounding the Jonathan Perila School of Journalism, and sometimes Mr. Perila himself will come in and give for the moral support.
Is there rest on Jonathan and you guys?
Yes, Jonathan Perila and ourselves.
Okay.
Sometimes he pop in to do guest lecture. He guest lecture students of the institution, encourage them to keep focus, because when you get out of the institution, what people want to see in you is professionalism and ethical practice, what you learn to apply it. The best definition for education is application. What you learn, you're supposed to apply it. And beyond that, what we do, we don't just train you at the end of the day after graduation, you go sit down home. What we do is, after the 9 months training program in the institutions, we send you for job training to the radio station, 3 months job training to the radio station, to television station, various newspaper agencies across the country. We send you there for job training opportunity. When we're sending you, it's not just about mere job training. It is about you going to say, go for job. Because we want to train you and be hearing you on the radio. We don't want to train you at the end of the day, sit down in the community and be hearing people. We want you to be making impact in the community. The reason you go to school is to make impact. And that's why the job training is associated with the training. After the training in the classroom for 9 months, we send you to the radio station for job training opportunity. And that being, you go for job. And after that, then you come for graduation. After graduation, some of our students who we send for job training opportunity, they go to the very radio station. They remain there because of being focused in the classroom while we taught them. They study in, and sometimes they go to the radio station for job training opportunity. The radio station will say, you got to remain. And they remain there, contributing immensely towards the growth and development of the Liberian media.
What are some of the level of courses you guys we taught there at the institution?
So at the Jonathan Perila School of Journalism, we have 3 levels.
Okay.
The first thing that you enter the institution, the first level is you're going to do a course. You're going to do courses in the first level. That is, the first course you're going to do is Introduction to Journalism, where you know the introductory part of journalism, where you begin from, when you started, who are the practitioners behind the formation of journalism and all of those things. You learn it, and you come down a course called news writing. As a journalist, you all know, you and myself know, you had to learn how to write news in the newsroom. We also do a course called radio and television production, how to produce program on the radio, how to produce program on the TV. We will also teach you.
And you have qualified standard instructors, facilitators. Do you have them?
Professional media
Professional
practitioners
media.
from different media institutions teaching in the institution. Oliver McIntosh, who worked with Blaze Communication Network Incorporated. He also the director of a program at the Blaze Communication Network Incorporated. He teaches radio and television production. We have Abraham Mulva. He's a Liberian journalist. He teaches news writing. You go there. You also have in the same level one. We also have a course called health journalism. You know, we as media practitioners, we need to what we call confidentiality. Where somebody rape a child in the community, how to report that case. You don't have to put the particular child the rape in the community name on the radio. You don't have to put their photos on the newspaper. Those are things I will teach them so that they can be ethical, they can be a professional when they are reporting on such cases. We also do, if you pass all of the courses in level one, we give you 1 month break. The 1 month break we give you, you go, you come back the next semester. The next semester you go to the junior class. We do a course called news editing. You already know how to write news. So we do news editing. You can come from the Jonathan Pedler School of Journalism and become an editor in the newsroom. So we want you, when you come from there, you can't go in the newsroom, you can't edit your own news story. So we want you to be very much professional.
But then I would then say I don't know whether maybe the institution have it on their decks, maybe thinking of it. We have a lot of media houses. We have young people there, who are there trying to push their career. I don't know whether the institution having this on mind to engage some of the other media institutions to send the young staff. Do you have it on table, or maybe planning to go ahead with such?
One of the things that we have done over the years is radio stations, media institutions that we have worked with over the year. For example, we send our students there for internship. We go to you and say, look, give us 1 or 2 students that will be able to train. Intern student that will be able to train in an institution. Because look, Ansu, it is not good to be practicing to be in a particular professional area and you don't have document to that effect. No. The opportunity come, you will feel the weight. People will be looking for people with document. So that's why we want people to be professional, to have the professional knowledge. Though you will have the practical knowledge in the newsroom, but you need to have a professional knowledge as well. So, like I was saying, you get to the geo class, there are a series of courses that we offer. We offer a course called public relation. Public relation is a course you don't want, if you graduate from the institution, you don't want to practice as a journalist. You can be communication officer for different government institutions or politicians. You can be a communication officer for a church program or different program, different organization. And that course is offered at the Jonathan Pedler School of Journalism. It's a special course as well. If you don't want to do journalism, you come there, you do just public relation as a course. We give you certificate in public relation. It's a special course. Then we do, at the same time, we do health journalism too. We want you to understand how to report about health issue in the community, in the country as well. Then after the completion of the courses in the Geo High, the Geo level, you are promoted down to the senior level because of 9 months. Every level run for 3 months. So if you go to the senior levels, we also do a course called Adobe editing. You know about Adobe editing. It's a very good course in the journalism where you interview people, you have to edit the voice of the newsmaker and all of those things.
Why can you guys extend it to schools? We have vibrant, talented. We have young people, in some schools, they have so much passion of the job. Why can't maybe the school try to reach out to some of these institutions?
You mean high school?
High school.
We have been doing that.
Okay.
And what we do is because our focus is not
Because we
just.
have somebody monitoring you now. Maybe they don't have
Mhm.
interest.
Yes, we are open up to open press club for different high schools. We have been doing that to different institutions across the country. Where we go, we organize your press club at the institutions, and at the end of the day, when the press club is taking part, we
Mhm.
leave it with the student. The student themselves can conduct the press club within the institution. That's what we have been doing. So we are open up to high schools that want to organize a press club in different institutions. You can come to us. We help you in that light, and that's what we have been doing.
Okay. Well, folks, you listen to the Breakfast Show here on Truth FM 96.1. As I said, on Friday, it's not much too much of politics. I always tell my boss, I say, the TV, so sometimes Friday, we just make it light. Especially for me, we can always goes for the guys who, the education side, goes for them sometime bring it on so that we can share this platform together. So this morning, Bobby Thinkback come for now the gender pretty uh school of journalism this morning just to stop by to talk much about the institution and the work they are doing there, and also how can our young people be part of it. So it is good to have it on this morning. You talk about free tuition. I don't know. I'm not just going to take my boy from my home and just walk to the school, you place my name there. That's the
No,
process like.
so the process, so the process goes that the school is a tuition-free media institution. The only thing you do is registration, which is 5,000 Liberian dollar.
That's all.
And the information sheet is sold for 10 United States dollar. That
Okay.
you need to fill that we have the admission form attached. I need to fill in with 2 passports and photo
Okay.
and bring it back to the office.
Okay.
Then definitely we offer the attitude test. You pass the attitude test, you come, you start class. Right now we already open for the ongoing semester.
Okay.
We still accepting students at the institution. You go to school 3 days in a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock.
Okay.
You going to school every day.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how the school runs.
Okay.
So it just the only reason we attach little fees to it, people who come in to teach, they gotta have transportation and other things. We have stationery to run the institution as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why the little fees is attached. This is the cheapest journalism school in the country.
So,
And
so
we,
what are those packages in that 5,000? Some people give T-shirt, some of them give cap. But how's the package like?
so the 5,000 is for the training, a couple the semester for the training, the
Mhm.
5,000 Liberian dollar, cover the semester for the training. One of the things that we cannot do is to sell pamphlet to students.
Okay.
You come there, the notes we're talking about, you get photocopy. You get your note, get you the note, you photocopy for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You get your note. The only thing we do is we want you to be focused, because if you come to the school, one of the things if the school handbooks will tell you is you come to the school, it's not just about money. If it is about money, then the school will not be only 5,000 Liberian dollar.
Okay.
So you come to the school Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock. If you miss Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3 days in a week, that means we drop you for that semester. We're dropping you for that semester. We consider you drop. If you come in the next semester, you will repeat that class, but you're not going to pay $5. The same money you pay, the same $5,000 you pay that you did not come to school for, and we drop you for that semester. The same $5,000 is the one that you will come to school. Nobody asking you to pay a dime.
Mm-hmm.
And because it want to show to you that it is not about money.
Okay.
It is about imparting knowledge to you. It is about somebody who want people to be trained in his honor. Somebody who saved the media landscape of this country. From the Daily Observer newspaper, Mr. Perele, he went all the way to the BBC, worked there for 30 some more years, and resigned now into politics. Now we are training people in his honor. So people who are coming to be trained in his honor, supposed to be people who want to go out there. People say, yes, this guy is a real journalist.
It has to research something for the past. Yes, the research in terms of those as we said, been the students number of students for the past
Very,
years.
very okay. Very, very okay. Right now, so speak by December, we'll be putting out graduates. About 30 some more students will be graduating.
Oh, that's a good number.
Yeah, from the institution.
Mm-hmm.
And very soon we'll be sending them for, some of them have already gone for internship, some of
Okay.
them already practicing to various radio stations. So we'll be sending some of them, the few that we have now at the institution, we'll be sending them for internship. That means job training opportunity before the graduation in December.
Mm-hmm.
So we have been doing exceedingly well. Our graduation. I will invite you. Johnson Batoma been coming for the graduation. He knows about the institution.
Okay.
So we have been doing extremely well in the media landscape of our country.
I'm seeing too much of passion in this. For just for sitting with me, Bobby, I'm seeing too much of passion that you are into it and with your all, with everything. Yeah, and to help young people out there, especially in their career. I'm seeing too much of passion for you.
Yes. Anything you learn, you should learn it to the best of our ability. Anything you want to do it. Because right now, if the Jonathan Perry School of Journalism fails, now Bobby Tingman failed because I'm the current national coordinator of the Jonathan Perry School of Journalism. That's why I put all into the Jonathan Perry School of Journalism. My time. Now I'm not doing active radio work. What I do is to train, because when we train tomorrow, and so a few years from now, you'll not be on the radio. We need people to come and replace us, you and myself. So that means we have to bring people on board who will be able to disseminate news and informations on the basis of the the ABC, the 5W, and the 1H, and all of those things supposed to be included into the news they give to the public.
Okay.
So we can't leave the radio a few years from now. Then people on the radio, we listening to the radio, we say, what I got on the radio? He done practicing professionalism.
Okay.
He not been ethical. That means the profession will be going. The media profession is a fine, very good profession. But when we don't have professional people there, at the end of the day, we'll not have journalism. Like I always tell people, I say, you take journalism for me, you take all for me. Because I don't have a raw fan. The only thing I have now is journalism. I'm pursuing a degree now at the university in public health. If I have public health degree, then definitely I will have two raw farm now that I'm depending on. But right now, I want to depend on journalism to live. So that means people who are coming to the field, let you also come with a mindset to be trained and be able to depend on journalism to live.
Why, folks? So let's get some reaction, some feedback from the public. Maybe there are some people have questions. Maybe there are some students monitoring, they want to join to join the institution. Let's get some feedback. 0776 9274 72. Good morning.
Also, good morning. Pleasant good morning to your guests in studio, and thanks for the segment of the show. I call here again from District 4, and this is the voice of Akwe Ebo Senior.
Akwe, you want to be journalist?
Absolutely. This is something that I'm going to practice in. Pretty soon, I'm going to obtain my first degree in mass communication. So when we are discussing journalism, this is something we are passionate about. And I want to applaud the gentleman in the studio and the veteran journalist, Jonathan Pilili, for this initiative. There are two things I want to talk about quickly. So one, he spoke about the institution being free of charge. I think it's a welcoming thing. I think that it's meant to when teachers or instructors realize that achieving how committed are the instructors? Since the fact is the institution is a free institution. Are the instructors supposed to maybe first your education in journalism? If you are to go to other universities, will you start from square one, or you could use that diploma where you spend lesser years as being the president. Thank you for having me, Ansu.
Akwe, you welcome. 776 9274 72. 0776 92 7472. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Ansu. It's a pleasant good morning to the young gentleman in studio, and a pleasant good morning to the school of the broadcast this morning. This is the boss of Chief Asmo Virginia, the public relations officer of the most deserved community of the community in Painesville. Also, let me first thank the young gentleman in studio how well composed he is, the structure of the expose,
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just going to ask this one question. For some of the orange representative, we are judge ourselves. So that we have very down in a week. So is the school thing on, or creating an online, section or some other have passion for journalists
Journalism.
Yeah, so is there any plan to create an online platform for some other judge ourselves? So many institutions.
Okay. Wow. That's a very big question. That's a very big one. Hope Bobby can respond to you. 0776 9274 72. One more. We'll get back to our guest. 776 9274 72. A very good morning to you. Good morning. Email us here. You go ahead. Saturday. What are Saturday classes? Well, so let's get back to Bobby. Listen to the callers. A lot of concern raised. Whether you do online, those that maybe have the certification to other universities, other activities. Whether you have a weekend, maybe Saturday classes on. Do you want to care to respond to them?
Like the online issue, um, it is in our long-term plan because our plan is not to only focus on training people from diploma level. Our plan is to have a media complex
Okay.
where we will have the school go to BSc level, and when we have a radio station being built, those are things that we want to do in the
Well, you
future.
guys get big dream, oh, that's funny.
Yes, that's the dream of the
Yeah.
institution. And the gentleman will talk about whether you come to the journalism school, you graduate from the institutions, going to university, and if the university, it seems to be talking about transfer to take a transfer from the university, I mean from the school, and go to the university and start from the different levels at the university. No,
Mhm.
courses offered at the universities is different from the training institutions program. What we do, we are into training, and if you go to the universities, there are courses in mass communication. They offer BSc. We offer diploma in journalism, training institution. So you cannot do that. But you can come from the university and come to the institution.
Mhm.
There are other university graduates who graduate from the university and come back to the institution to obtain a diploma in journalism. Though they studied different course at the university, but they come back to the journalism school and do journalism and get a diploma in journalism. So that's how we're doing.
Why? Is there anything left out you want to touch before we go?
I want to say thank you
Don't
for
forget the contact location for the school.
yes. So I want to say so the first thing is if you want to know our location, we are located on the Zubatan Riha Road, in the compound of the Christian Faith Mission School compound. There where we are located. We got our office in the fence. And if you want to get to us, you can call us on 0776 005574. 0776 005574 is a number to put in your call If you want to be a part of the Jonathan Pereira School of Journalism, we are still accepting students now as we speak at the institution. If you want to be a part, today we will be having another class from 3 to 6. The school run from 3 to 6 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We don't have different class. Oh, don't call now. Don't call now because I'm staying here in studio. So you can call us on 0776 005574. So Ansu, I want to take this time to extend my deepest thanks and appreciation to you and the 2FM family for affording all the opportunities to be on your platform this morning to talk about our institution. This is a good beginning for the 2FM family and out of the Jonathan Pereira School of Journalism. We are open up for every time you want to hear from us. You can call us. We'll be waiting to come and speak to the public.
Thanks so much, Mr. Bobby Tigman, National Coordinator of the Jonathan Pereira School of Journalism, stopping by this morning, talking much about the institution, folks. So you can make use of his contact, call him, be in direct contact with him, so you can provide more information about the school. Thanks so much. We have to going for our usual weekend break. Yeah, on the Truth Breakfast Show. The TBS return on Monday. We shall O'Neill and Johnson will be here on Monday morning. I'll be again next Friday, God willing, on this platform. The advanced team of a citizen movement for change CMC on our way to Babalu County. Wow, someone just inboxed me and said the people of Babalu, they are gathering to welcome the team of Honorable Musa Hassan Bility. And then the political leader, the talking dude, will be in Babalu tomorrow. Folks, don't forget there's a bridge. You're going to construct a groundbreaking ceremony for a bridge. And we'll keep displaying, or we'll definitely display on our screen. Join us maybe later on tonight at 11:30 on the political launch. You'll see exactly what we're talking about. All right, folks. So thanks for following. Thanks for joining us. For those of you been following the show live on Red TV page, I say thanks for sharing the show. Thanks to Edwin Battaforyen who joined me this morning. Many thanks to Isama O'Neill and my boss, the Chief Executive Officer, the CEO, Honorable IUK Billy, Sooner District 4. What? Right after the show, you guys going for another class again. Let's say, come in the office. Thanks so much, my boss. Folks, have yourself a wonderful and a great weekend for Duple Road.